Dannion Brinkley, on the future of consciousness. Dannion Brinkley, international best-selling author, discusses the future of consciousness with Pamela J. Smith, founder of MythWorks. What is your idea about the future of consciousness? My idea of the future of consciousness is what you see in the mirror every day and your opinion about what you see. I see a spiritual being with dignity, direction and purpose when I look. And when I get up in the morning, I get up for more than one reason. I get up because I can make a difference in the world of my wife and my children and the people around me, and second, because someone won't die alone because I got up today. The future of consciousness is how we collectively decide it should be. Whether it should be open and full of love, or whether it should be hate, or whether it should be any other way we've decided. My life experiences and my near-death experience have taught me my responsibility to consciousness is to mold it and create it in a loving, hopeful, giving way. Why did you become involved in the Institute for Global Transformation? I became involved in IFGT because of 14 people who were strong, compassionate, dedicated members of the Twilight Brigade and were also students of Georgia Lambert, who was the chair of the IFGT Philosophy Committee. In her classes she teaches so much about service, and service is a part of what we're trying to create in the global consciousness movement. So I looked at what Georgia was doing, and I looked at the quality of the people who came through her programs and what they were doing, and the amount of time they were putting in at the bedside and helping me move my movement forward, and I literally had no choice. Another reason I became involved in IFGT was listening to the phone conversations as we worked on the Roundtable Conference. I looked so forward to sitting and listening to some of the most brilliant intellectual minds come together, separating from the identity of ego, who was right and who was wrong, to commit to making a change in a purely powerful, positive way. And I wanted to be a part of it. I believe the prophecies that I made for the future in 1976, as well as the 17 left that I never talked about. But anyone who read Saved by the Light 10 years ago and watches CNN, knows that the potential and probability of the future is already known on the other side. I believe that there is a dramatic shift in consciousness that's going to come whether we like it or not. We watch the cosmos warming. We watch massive solar flares. We watch radical shifts in consciousness, and then we have the Mayan calendar. And we have other divinatory perspectives given throughout the ages. This is the time. When you watch the Schumann Resonance, which is the basic electrical frequency of the Earth, it is fluctuating at an enormous rate, which normally has been constant. Think about it, if you have an automatic pilot on your airplane, you used to have to set it about every 2.5 years because the resonance stayed constant. You now have to set it about every 27 days. Where you thought you were going, you won't. So when you start looking at what this means, you're watching a shift in consciousness. And what does that mean? It means that energy flows through the universe, unfolding in its own path. The same as we individually are unfolding towards this planet. So is the mineral kingdom. So is the solar system. So is the galaxy, and so is the universe and the universes. These dynamics come. This energy is passing. As it passes like a great sea captain. How your sails are set, how you've rigged your sails, and how you understand the wind and the current will determine how far you will advance in this shift. I became a part of this conference because I saw individuals developing programs within each other's program that became a support system to make their sails straighter. their navigation keener, and their social response to their personal identity collective. I think that's how we will achieve it, and I will do anything that I can that will help. How would you recommend people try to evolve? I would recommend people begin to open their consciousness to the fact that the universe does not know the difference between right and wrong. It only knows that it is. So you must become responsible for what is right and wrong. Because as surely as you set out to obtain it, the universe will do everything in its power to give it to you, and there is where true connectedness begins to open your consciousness to potential. And once the potential is opened, the endless possibility of creating love on this earth is at your beckoning call.